Okay, good. What, me and KM? We came in the same game with the same uniforms on. Kai Popovich, let's go. Come on, bring us to the Super Bowl.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop.
Coach, playoff fever has emerged South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. On second down, Michel. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Carr going to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 41. From the gun, they run with Michel. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. Throwing on second and 3. Carr steps away to his left. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's able to get it.
Keep going.
Got him a fucking silver.
Who was his TL nigga? I gotta take this nigga out. Why does Shaquem Griffin need to be right there?
2K.
Like, what is he in as? This nigga's not in as nothing. Why does he keep coming in the game?
Down to the 25-yard line.
Oh, you gotta open him. That's all you gotta do is open him up one time. I promise you, that's all you have to do.
Carr now on first down. It's brought in by Harris. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. It's first and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. From the gun, it's Carr. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Miami touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it, but I think the ball's out. And the Dolphins have got it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Escaping the pressure right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Go! Watch the pass! Easy, kill!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You seen Lamar Jackson coming against him 49, right? All he did was tap his chest and say, "My bad."
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up at the 31. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point.
You see that pass? Did you see that pass? Did you see the pass, though?
Before you know it, it's 21-0.
What type of shit was that? You seen the pass, though, right?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's
I did not throw the ball.
Picked off by Khalil Mack. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I swear to God, was lagging. I did not throw it right there.
On first down.
Oh, God.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On play action, now Carr. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw, it's Carr. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Johnson, the intended target.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
I don't know.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Okay.
1 yard
No,
gain
he
there to
didn't.
make it 2nd and 9.
If he takes it back, I'll let you know.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Buying time to his left. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. He gets this one to Johnson. Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
You. Under 10. 10. Tight dog.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson flush to his right. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 50. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And he'll be out right at the 35. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
I'm going to piss on the leg.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
93.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Let's put him on the punt. Put that team on the punt. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 694.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenge your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Click on it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Freeman again, first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the 29, Jackson gets it off to Freeman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Check.
He may try and run for this. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Thompson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Kill.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr looking here for Smith downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And Freeman lost the football.
This nigga fucking fumbled.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson, catch made by Slayton. Touchdown, Jaguars. Darius Slayton, 53 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Jackson, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and with it, they're back within a field goal. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
It's a now with the game this close. You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Kendall, look at
They've
that
done
play.
a good job on these receivers. Pretty much held them in check. And they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Following the penalty, Michelle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Carr. Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel. And it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Michelle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle.
That's over with, bro.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my, hit the hole.
That's a field goal.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Carr now throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. The officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
This is Freeman. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check. Crunch.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
I know you felt that one.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open. And it would have been an easy throw.
Almost out-kicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. It's gonna be a lot.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll run it. This is Michel. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Miami. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Throwing now is Carr. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Michel, and he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, good catch. If I wasn't lagging,
so they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And it's Michel once again.
Great fucking catch.
This time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, your shit lagging too, huh? You can audible that shit?
On the ground is Michel. And he's able to...
That's a touchdown, bro.